could you quickly just tell us what are the basic level, what are the basic measures anyone can take to preserve and protect their digital assets at the basic level? Lee, you need to unmute.
Sorry about that. At the
Yeah.
very basic level, I would certainly say, make sure you don't think that you can share passwords with someone and think that that will be enough, because there's two real very big problems with that. One, in many countries, it's a violation of law. It's a violation of the content providers' terms of service agreements that you've signed. And many content providers have implemented two-factor authentication, which if you don't get perfect, meaning the security questions, being able to access the phone to get the text code or the email, or having the biometrics there, you're not going to get in. And in fact, it could be interpreted as there was no plan in place, and thereby nobody should receive the contents. So even if you petition after they've locked you out, you have very little chance of getting the contents. Now, beyond just that protection measure and relying on imperfect methods to get access to information, you want to have a list of the URLs and the usernames associated with them, and you want to have any account numbers associated with them, and a clear directive of what you want done with that. Now, that should be tied to any formalized estate plans you have, but don't put them into those estate plans. Have the estate plans refer to that list, and then somebody's going to have to deal with it. And I would put that list in a very safe and secure place, because if someone gets a hold of it, there could be fraud and cyber theft that takes place. Lastly, I would say you need to realize that everything changes and nothing remains the same. So you're going to have to maintain that list to the best way possible. And especially for a business, make sure you have the person who's running your technology, even if they're an employee, assign all the accounts to the business. That way they will transfer overall very well. And so those are some of the basic things that you can do. But there is a lot more intricacy, and it takes a lot more than just having a one-step solution for everything that you have. There's too much to risk. So you have to be much more diligent about your digital property than you would with your physical property, because you have that intermediary of a content provider holding that data and having contracts with you that remain in force even after you pass.